Right, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about managing different exams. Yesterday night I uploaded a video of what to do after JEE means, in which I spoke about, based on your expected percentile or based on your result, what you need to do. Of course, giving a small recap to those who didn't watch it. If you're gonna get if you're pretty damn sure of getting a really good percentile, or let us say after you're done with checking the answer keys, right, and you're getting and waiting for the official result, you're getting something above 99, or if you're expecting something above 98 or 98.5, you can get a very decent NIT, and the fees of these NITs are also going to be lower than other private colleges, and you have a really really good above average ROI in terms of that. जूनियर्स से बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. Anyways, now coming back to the original point, which is going to be how are you going to manage these examinations. Of course, the recap would be, if you're getting somewhat around 90 to 97 percentile or 96 percentile, it is a decent percentile. You're not going to get any real NITs if you're from the general category, so it is better that you work on your JEE prep again. And if you're someone who's getting below 90 percentile, then if you're really serious about JEE, then you need to work your ass off right now, or you just need to apply for your state entrance examinations if you're not really preparing for JEE, and work on your board examinations as well. Again, yesterday I stated that it is not just enough to clear that 75% cutoff, because in your higher studies, if you're going abroad, you'll need to actually get above 90 percentage, because many colleges consider your previous academic experience or your academic results as a way to decide your merit or decide your distinction. So anyways, with that being said, let us look at how you can manage these different examinations now, starting with your boards and of course your JEE main session 2. But there is a clash with JEE main session 2 and BITSAT as well, which I'll ask my dear friend Kshitij to talk about in a few minutes. But let us understand how you can manage your board examinations with your JEE prep or your competitive examination prep. So I got 95.4 percentage in my board examinations class 12. I did not do any serious board specific prep until the last month. So I had physics, chemistry, math, English and computer science. Apart from that, I also had artificial intelligence. So in PCM I had gotten 95. In computer science, which I thought I might fail, I got 95, and in English I got 97. So that checks out, right? 95, 95, 95, 95, 97. Yeah, 95.4 percentage. So how do you achieve that? As I told, मैंने मतलब पिछले वीडियो में बताया कि importance महत्वपूर्ण 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 of the board examination. So what you need to do is you just need to do your NCRT thoroughly. There's nothing more than your NCRT which is going to be asked, because if you're doing well in your concepts, if you know your fundamentals right, if you practice previous year questions, there's a lot of sites available online that give you your previous year question lists, and there's a lot of books available that give you your previous year question list, topic wise, chapter wise, and you can also solve previous year papers, and also make sure that you see the solution after your you've attempted it once and you understand the way in which it is written, because board exam is a subjective paper, and in subjective paper in papers they see your style, the way of writing, the points that you've covered. There's specific important points that you need to look upon, specific important points that you need to touch upon. There are people coming here that you need to touch upon before you get the right answer or get the full marks for the right answer, right? So that comes with a lot of extensive practice of NCRT exemplar, and your previous year questions. Now this will benefit your JEE main prep, because if you see chemistry, this year it has been a bit rough, right, Kshitij?
Yes.
So do you feel, based on what your friends have said, because many of Kshitij's friends are partial droppers and full droppers as well, so do you think it came directly from NCRT?
No, it was a lot more application based.
It was a lot more application based, but it requires fundamentals of NCRT.
Yes, you can't.
See, organic, if you skip one page in NCRT, you're going to miss out a reagent, you're going to miss out the mechanism in which the reagent reacts under particular different constraints. So you need to make sure you're thorough with your NCRT. So once doing your NCRT, you're going to be thorough with both your JEE main fundamentals and your boards prep as well. So what I'd suggest is, let us say you have 5 days a gap in between an examination. The first 3 days, for each and every single one of those 5 days you do your NCRT. And then बीच में जो भी पहले 3 दिन होते हैं उसमें what you need to do is you need to do your JEE main question papers. You need to solve the JEE main previous year questions. Now right now you will have access to the previous year, not the previous year questions, the current year questions of JEE mains 2026, and make sure you solve them, because chemistry इस बार थोड़ा अलग आया है, and history has always shown the way in which questions are being asked in your session 1, in your attempt 1, they are more likely to follow the same pattern in your attempt 2 as well. So make sure you solve those previous year questions, and do your notes. Everything regarding your notes, which channels to follow, which books to follow, has been covered in previous videos on my channel. You can watch my channel for those. But yeah, so you just need to do that. And for the first 3 days, practice mainly for JEE mains, and the next 2 days practice for your board examinations. So how do you do your practice for board examinations? Simple. Again, NCRT, previous year questions, previous year papers written in a sitting, and then check the solution for the right format of the answers, and that's gonna be more than enough. Now that you're managing your boards and JEE mains, there arises another different problem, which is the clash of your JEE main examination along with your BITSAT. So usually BITSAT BITSAT has occurred in the months of BITSAT had occurred in the months of May and June for the past 7-8 years, right? Or more than that. So पहले session हो जाता था after your JEE advance, and then the second session used to happen 1 month later at the end of June. So BITSAT in Tamil, if I say BITSAT usually எப்படி இருக்கும்னா மே மாதத்தில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு நடக்கும், ஃபஸ்ட்டு அட்டெம்ப்ட் JEE அட்வான்ஸ் முடித்த உடனே. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஜூன் மாதம் எண்டில் செகண்ட் செஷன் நடக்கும். பட் இந்த வாட்டி என்ன பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னா, இந்த வாட்டி they preponed the examination. So they've kept BITSAT session 1 during the second week of April, and BITSAT session 2 during the end of May. So just immediately after your advance வச்சிருக்காங்க. So how do you tackle JEE mains, BITSAT, and your JEE advance along with other examinations? So the first way, your boards is cleared out. Just do whatever I said before, and I'd like Kshitij to talk about the intersection between BITSAT and JEE mains, because he got a better score in BITSAT than me, so he's more qualified to answer this. तो आपको क्या लग रहा है कि BITSAT और JEE mains prep कितना overlap हो सकता है? And examinations भी overlap हो रहे हैं. So how do you tackle that issue? If you can just concise those points. Just 1 second, there's a lot of noise. हाँ, आप बताइए. हिंदी इंग्लिश whichever is खिचड़ी भी बोल दो.
फिजिक्स में तो मेजॉरिटी पोर्शन इंटरसेक्ट हो ही जाता है, हार्डली एक आधा चैप्टर होगा कोई जो इंटरसेक्ट ना हो. मैथमेटिक्स में भी हार्डली सिर्फ एक मैथमेटिक्स में भी कोई चैप्टर खास है नहीं, सिर्फ एक एलपीपी चैप्टर है लीनियर प्रोग्रामिंग का, या फिर जो मैथमेटिकल रिलेशंस का चैप्टर,
लो वेटेज टॉपिक्स
छोड़ दीजिए. मेजर इशू बस केमिस्ट्री में आता है, उसमें एस ब्लॉक आता है, मतलब आईओसी भर के कटी हुई है, ओसी कटी हुई है, मेटलर्जी. तो इंटरसेक्शन वाइज तो आप अगर JEE मेंस का पढ़ेंगे तो आपका उतना अच्छा स्कोर नहीं आएगा, पर उतना बुरा स्कोर भी नहीं आएगा. बिट्स में 20 से 30 नंबर का ही फर्क होगा.
आपको क्या लग रहा है उतना अच्छा स्कोर वर्सेस उतना बुरा स्कोर? व्हाट इज
20 to 30 मार्क्स?
ये मतलब वो एक पैरामीटर होगा ना कि 200 के ऊपर अच्छा स्कोर होता है, या फिर आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट.
ब्रांच लेनी है 2025 के हिसाब से तो 200 से 230 टारगेट करो. अगर आपको फिनिक्स ब्रांच लेनी है 230 से 270, सीएस लेनी है तो 270 प्लस.
ஓகே. ஸோ ஷித்திஜ் என்ன சொல்ல வராருன்னா இந்த மாதிரி பிட்சாட்டுக்கும் JEE மெயின்ஸ்க்கும் அந்த ஓவர்லேப்ன்றது இருக்குது. தெர் இஸ் அன் ஓவர்லேப், பட் there are certain parts that you need to look after. That is நீங்கள் அதை பார்த்துட்டு நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் ஒரு 2-3 இடங்களில் காம்ப்ரமைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு தான் நீங்கள் எக்ஸாம் எழுத முடியும். இஃப் யூஆர் ஜஸ்ட் solely basing it off your JEE main exam preparation. ஸோ என்னென்னா கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில் you have your S block, you have your metallurgy. There are certain topics in organic chemistry omitted in JEE mains which will be asked in BITSAT. And physicsல very few topics that are left out between or mutually exclusive. mutually exclusive. Just you can நீங்கள் வந்து JEE mains நல்லா ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு போயிருந்தீங்கன்னா கூட you will be able to do your BITSAT well. And then third you have maths is almost the same, but maths should be maths in BITSAT.
Maths, the level is different. For
Okay.
JEE mains, if you are preparing for JEE mains level mathematics, you will probably be prepared for JEE
BITSAT.
level.
So BITSAT is a bit easier but lengthy.
Yes.
So you need to work on your speed, your accuracy. The same prep that you do for your JEE mains, it is more than enough for your BITSAT preparation as well. Just the chemistry part, S block, वो सब NCERT से हो जाएगा ना? सिर्फ NCERT. Do your old NCERT, right? Yes. Do the old NCERT which is available, not the concise version which is out nowadays. Syllabus reduction वाला नहीं. பழைய NCERT பண்ணுங்க, பழைய NCERT படிங்க, அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி உங்களோட ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் பண்ணுங்க. And you just need to work a bit hard now, spend a few more hours of studies every single day so that you can manage your JEE main, your BITSAT and your board preparation together. So when does this occur? In which timeline should you do this? First, from now till the end of March, I'd suggest you prepare for mains and boards with a 60-40 split, right? Of JEE mains and 40% for boards. As I said, 5 days prepare, 3 days for JEE mains, do your NCERT thoroughly, and in the next 2 days grind your ass off for your board examinations. This will ensure that you clear the cutoff of 75%, but always target a score of above 90% in your boards. The second thing is, once your boards have ended, then prepare for your JEE mains with full-fledged and your BITSAT as well. Now there also exists a question of how to manage JEE mains / BITSAT with JEE advanced prep. So in my personal opinion, what I would say is, if you are preparing, if you are someone who's gotten a good result, that after NTA releases the official scorecards for JEE mains, but if you're getting above 99 or 98 percentile, it is best that you start preparing for your JEE advanced examination. And if you're someone, again as I said before, getting from 90 to 97, 96, 97, it is better you give some more amount of time for your JEE main preparation, so that you can at least secure a decent NIT with a core branch, so that you have a college as your backup. And then if you're someone who's getting below 90 percentile, you need to make sure you work really hard for your JEE mains. Or if you feel like JEE mains is not my thing, JEE is not my thing, you can just prepare very well for your board examinations, appear for the state counseling, or write your state entrance examinations and get into good private colleges or good government state colleges as well. So I'll talk about JEE advanced preparation in the next few videos, because that's really important. But there's also a need to maintain or to quantify that balance between JEE mains and JEE advanced prep right now. And so yeah, that's something that I'll be working on, and I'll be releasing videos soon, what resources to use for JEE advanced. And I'll try to bring some people who are here at IIT to give their own stories about how they prepared for JEE mains and JEE advanced simultaneously after their first attempt, so that it serves as some form of an educated piece of guidance to you people who are watching this video. So yeah, I'll be restoring the monk mode series soon, hopefully. If Kshitij is being truthful, I'll say I have not at all been up to my standards in terms of productivity the past 2-3 days. Where do you think I lack? वीडियो चल रहा है. नहीं अगर चाहिए तो बैठ जा. डिसिप्लिन ओके. क्या लग रहा है आपको कि मैं डिसिप्लिन में कहाँ लैक करता हूँ? आप भी बताइए कि मैं डिसिप्लिन में लैक करता हूँ, एफर्ट में लैक करता हूँ, कमी हो रही है? ये ऐसे मक्खन मत लगाओ, मतलब जेन्युइनली बोलो. हाँ,
आप शॉर्ट्स बहुत ज़्यादा देखते हैं.
अच्छा, शॉर्ट्स बहुत ज़्यादा देखता हूँ. और फिर कुछ?
और आप भूल जाते हैं आप कौन.
मतलब
आप भूल जाते हैं आप कहाँ हैं, आप कौन.
मैं कौन हूँ आप बताइए. मतलब
हिप्पो.
ओके, अब रोस्टिंग सेशन चालू हो जाएगा, बट नाउ आई विल हैव टू गो हैव सम लंच. दिस इज़ ऋतिक. बोलो हाय वीडियो के लिए. ऋतिक बिहार से. इनके बारे में इंटरव्यू होना चाहिए आपके साथ, सनोज के साथ, रिधनेश के साथ, बिहार गैंग के साथ एक इंटरव्यू होना चाहिए जल्दी. वील अपलोड दैट, बट until then, this is Ashwat from Project IT signing off. So keep preparing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.